What's your name?
Ingrid Hamilton.
All right. And where are we on this case?
We're still waiting on Mr. to say how much I owe for rent. I did receive a letter on the 21st of December is what is dated, saying that now my rent is $725, but they have misinformation.
Hold on. You're saying Miss Ja has some information that's wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
Gunner, if you're processing information, I think that RPI is her provider.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Now it's
So it is Misha, but it's the.
yeah. Okay. That's what I was. That's my next question. So that I get it. Okay. So how much is somebody they're working through this process with you?
It was the annual review done, which was November 1st.
Right.
My son, not this one, my other son, had a job. And they're saying that they're thinking he's still working at that particular job. He left that job or got fired from that job in June of 23.
Got it.
So they were thinking he was working two jobs because he accepted a second job August of 23. So they were basing the income on his previous job plus the job that he at that time had. But when I went to RPI on the 6th of November, I reported to them that on the 1st, he got fired of November. So he no longer had either job, but they had on record that he had both jobs. So they bumped up the rent $500 because I was paying like $253. They bumped it up to $737. And then when I was in the office on November 6th, Dennis at RPI said, hold on, there's a mistake. Don't pay your rent just yet because the rent is going back up again. So then I received another letter 2 weeks later, I think it was like around the 15th of November, that the rent went up to $1082. So we got one increase for $737. Now we got another increase for $1082. I'm on Social Security, like my income didn't change.
Okay. All right.
And so it's been an ongoing
This is
issue.
like a bad country song in the city. This is it. Mr. Are there who's gonna help her sort this out with RPI? I know Amy. God bless you. Talk to me.
I'd like to refer her to SOS's HCV retention program since it's RPI. I just need her email address.
All right.
Okay.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna adjourn this out 2 weeks. Okay, to the 19th.
But there's
Write your email address.
2024 at
9 a.m.
9 a.m. I need you to write down your email address and get it. Okay. I need it to my coordinator and we're going to send that to Amy.
Thank you, Miss Amy.
And a phone number too. I'm not sure what I have is current or not. Be easier to connect with her.
It's 734.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Everybody in the world will be calling you.
They still do. But it's more to the story because
Wow. Really?
my son has autism, and I guess at that same time there was I can't think of the word that it's called right now, but accommodations to get like an extra bedroom and other things and have a aide come live in the home with us to help me with him because he's been getting out of the home. So that's in that whole situation as well. And so they were confused about that, what was going on.
Sounds to me like they were
Right.
confused about a lot. So, okay. Here's what we're going to do.
But I did pay. I paid on December 3rd. I paid $673 And then on December 29th, when he got his social security, I paid another $500.
Okay.
And I talked,
Hold on. Here's what I want you to do. Okay. Because somehow or another, this has to all get sorted out for you. You're paying, but you're paying in the dark, right? So while they work on trying to figure that out, any further payments that you make, and you take it in cash and pay it here at the court
okay,
into escrow. And that way I'll hold it. We'll get that portion figured out. And then I'll have the funds here and we'll sort out exactly where you to be based upon what you're telling me, but I don't know the other side of whatever. You may be overpaying ultimately.
right.
So we just have to get that straight.
I talked to the lady at Glencoe that handles the payments. She said I still owe $1,700.
I know.
Plus all
Okay,
the-
okay,
Like,
but hold on.
I know.
She's going to be operating based upon, she's giving you that number in good faith, but she's operating on something that isn't paid to them. And so I can see how they might have that number. That may not ultimately be the number once everything is straightened out with RPI. Okay, you follow me?
Yes.
So make payments to the court into escrow,
Okay.
okay? We'll get that sorted out. We'll see you on the 19th.
Okay.
And just relax and don't worry about it.
I'm trying.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, somebody will figure it out. You'll just keep coming back to see me. Oh, all right. See, that's the first person that said it's no problem coming back.
RPI screwed up.
The one that alerted me. Well, she also told me that
Glencoe Hills versus Casey Fox.
Anything for the plaintiff?
Casey Fox and Newell. Hello.
How you doing, Judge?
I'm doing great. You guys are back.
yeah.
Okay, where are we on this case? We had a stay until today for assistance. I'm not sure where that was that DHS?
That was the last time DHS. I just started to read through the application for another SCR because I didn't hear back after I didn't hear anything back after uploading the documents last time. So my boss told me to just redo the SCR. So I redid it. Well, I started it and I have to go into work assistance in the ship with some parts.
Okay.
Also, I've been trying to get hold of my Section 8 caseworker. The Section 8 is in my name. It was given to me by my mother before she passed away, or when she passed away. It was just handed to me. So I took his name off after he left the home. And now I'm working on getting his name off the lease. So today we have a meeting with our accounting, Suzanne, to work on getting his name off the lease and getting my finances consolidated. And my boss said that my job said that as I'm trying to work with DHS for SER and work with the office, she's gonna help us make some phone calls to some other places since his name is on the lease. It's a lot of loops and holes because his name's on the lease, but he's not in the home. So yeah, my
That's
job.
consistent with the notes I have from the bookkeeper.
Okay.
Not identical, but consistent.
Okay.
I did put something down on, I put my rent portion down. I still owe $214, is it? For the rest of my utilities. I get paid today. I don't know when.
Hold on.
Well, it shows her balance, including costs, is 1680.49.
Yeah, it's the late fee charge with the
Okay.
utilities.
All right. Just
Oh, I see. And your
Yeah.
utilities.
That's what that is.
But she did make a $259 payment on Tuesday.
okay. So let me ask this. Your Section 8 portion, are they paying that now?
They-
Yes, and the good news is it's the housing commission.
Yay.
Right.
All right.
I just need to get a hold of my case record. So I got a hold of her manager, but we've been trying to get hold of her, my actual case record. Because once we get her, this can get paid off. I can have my finances situated without his name being attached to it. And stuff can be more.
So when is that gonna happen? Or when do you think?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Judge. I don't know.
That's the best answer.
My
Everybody
job's
else
been
gives me
trying.
stuff and I,
NCR's been trying, or DHS. She's been on vacation since June, so I don't know.
all right, Amy,
Your Honor.
hang on. I just called on my saving grace. Amy,
I'd like to also get her email and phone number. There is a different way, but the Ann Arbor Housing Commission, she also can use that help from the HCV retention folks.
got it.
Susie, you have your own?
Yeah, we have a meeting with Susan today, a phone call meeting now
Today.
that we're around each other. Yeah.
Miss Amy, I'll have Susie send all of her contact information to you and send
Very
all of Miss Newell's. Your Honor, is there any reason he can't put on the record now that he claims no possession to the unit?
No,
I'm not sure we need to enter a judgment yet, but if we have him verified on the record, so I don't have to worry about some claim of unlawful ejectment, that might help speed things up.
sir, your name
Casey.
and Casey Fox,
Yes, sir.
and to the unit at 2132 Glencoe Hills. Are you claiming any right to possess, occupy, or any other way be in that unit?
Mm-mm.
Is that a no?
Yes, sir.
Well, it's gonna be bad. You're not claiming any
I'm
right.
not claiming nothing that's.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Is that satisfactory, Mr. Fink?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Let me just make sure I make a note of that.
And Your Honor, I guess if we could just ask one more question, is Mr. Fox object to being dismissed ultimately being dismissed as a defendant in this case because he has no right to possession?
He's still on the lease, so that's fine.
I get that part, but I was just thinking about him coming back to court and who has to sign what.
You would have no objection to that, would you, sir?
I-
That if ultimately you're dismissed in the case?
I don't have, as of right now, I'm no partial of the unit. So I have no addictions on
And
that.
Your Honor, I just want to make it clear, we're only talking about the possession issue.
Exactly.
Client's not waiving any collection claims if this doesn't get worked out.
Okay, all right. I think that's satisfactory in terms of what he said, that he wouldn't have a problem being dismissed, and certainly would be in his interest if that were it. January 19th, 9 a.m.
Yes.
at 9 a.m. And then we'll see where we are.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Sparrowwood Apartments versus Daniel Smith. And there might be somebody else on. Daniel Smith and Tanya Smith.
James, thank you for the plaintiff. And I think Ms. Beckley has information about the status of their funding.
All right. All right, they're here. Okay. I have the Smiths and Beckley. Can you state your name for the record till we have it?
Shirley Beckley.
All right. And Mr. Fink indicates you have some information for me.
Yes, we have an appointment with Hawk. They have an appointment. And myself, on the 30th.
On the 30th?
The balance that is owed at Sparrow.
Okay. So what do you want me to do?
Section 8 has paid their part.
Okay, so Section 8 is paid off. How much is owing at this point?
Including costs is $2,394.50.
2,000.
Okay.
Section 8 is paying 1,400, right?
Right.
Section 8's December payment was $1,422, it looks like. And
Okay, so
So they owe 19, as of 2 weeks ago, Sparrowwood said they owed 1,900. And that's what we're going to, now, I don't know what the court cost is. Is there any way we can waive the court cost? No?
Your Honor, 2 weeks ago, they did owe
1920.
1920.50.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And 1225 was added on the first, and somebody paid 751 on the fourth. I don't know if that was a Section 8 payment.
That's
That was our rent.
That's their
Okay,
rent.
so
That's your
That
payment.
was our rent.
And so now you're waiting on the Section 8 payment for January. Right? So we shouldn't go any further in the hole on it.
No more.
Okay, and you're meeting with Hawk on the 30th of January.
Yeah.
Correct. All right. Then here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn this matter out to February 2nd,
Okay.
Sounds good.
2024 at
11 a.m.
11 a.m. And then we'll see where we are.
Thank you.
All right, guys, thank you.
here
Thank
for
you.
it.